Good day, everyone. Today, we will be discussing a vital aspect of our globalized world: regionalism and ASEAN integration. While globalization connects the entire world, nations often find that working closely with their immediate neighbors is the most effective way to manage modern challenges. By the end of this presentation, we aim to achieve the following objectives: define what regionalism actually means, identify the factors that influence regionalism and integration specifically within Asia. Explain the concept of ASEAN integration and its economic and socio-cultural blueprints. And finally, we will analyze how Asian states, particularly the Philippines, respond to the trials of globalization through situation analysis. To start, let's look at the bigger picture. As mentioned in the presentation, nations are increasingly turning toward regionalism. This isn't just about being neighbors. It's a strategic way for countries to organize into groups to address economic, political, and cultural complexities. Our focus today will be on how these regional ties influence a nation's economy, government, and foreign diplomacy, with a deep dive into the Asian context. Before we go further, let's first establish our vocabulary for this module. There are three terms we need to understand. Regionalism. This refers to a strengthened collective identity among a conglomerate of nations in a specific geographical area. It's about having shared goals and increasing economic exchanges within that region. So specific region lang it. So next is the ASEAN. Most of us are familiar with this term stands for the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It is primary vehicle for regional cooperation right here in the Southeast Asia. Last is the integration. This is how the process involves establishing formal processes where countries collaborate to meet shared economic and sociocultural milestones. It's moving from just being neighbors to being partners. So let's dive deeper with the help of the next reporter.
So my name is Just JP Gonzaga, and I will be the one to discuss the Asian regionalism. When we say Asian regionalism, this refers to the cooperation and partnership among countries sa Asia. Meaning, gabaligay ang mga countries sa bansa sa Asia para mas dasig nila ma-resolve ang mga issues na hindi kaya solusyonan sa isa lang ka-country. So according to Hernandez in 1996, may mga trends and challenges sa Asia-Pacific region na naging reason kung nga importante ang regional cooperation. Because of these issues, countries need to work together instead of acting individually. One of these issues is security challenges. Many countries in Asia experience problems such as territorial disputes, conflicts, and national security threats. So because of this, cooperation among countries is important in order to maintain peace and stability in the region. So another issue is ecological breakdown or environmental problems. Damang countries sa Asia ang naka-experience effects ng climate change, pollution, deforestation, and natural disasters. Since the environment is shared by different countries, it is important for them to coordinate their efforts to protect it. Another is demand for human resources and labor migration. Many people from Asian countries move to other countries to work. Tanzania government needs to cooperate in creating policy that protect migrant workers and may ensure ang fair labor practices. So there are also global threats such as international terrorism and drug trafficking. Ini nga problems wala ga katabo sa isa lang ka lugar or isa ka country, but they affect many countries at the same time. So, hindi ni sa kaya solusyonan sa isa lang ka country. So, because of these challenges, regional cooperation in Asia is very important. And those issues that I've mentioned earlier, it requires a multilateral response, which means that multiple countries must work together, share information, and create a solution. So, to conclude, Asian regionalism helps Asian countries build a stronger relationship, maintain peace, and address the common problems through the cooperation and collective actions. And that would be all.
Good day, everyone. Today I will be reporting about Asia, the largest and most populated continent in the world. Asia is very important because it covers a huge part of Earth and is home to billions of people. Asia is separated from Europe by the Ural Mountains, from America by the Suez Canal, and the North American by the Bering Strait. It covers about one-third of the Earth's land areas, making it the biggest continent. Asia has more than 5 million people, which about 60% of the world population. The most populated countries here are India, China, Indonesia, Pakistan, and Bangladesh. Asia is divided into different regions. Central Asia, countries like Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan, known for the Silk Route. East Asia, China, Japan, Korea, and Mongolia, famous for technology and culture. South Asia, India, Pakistan, Nepal, and Sri Lanka, rich in history and religion. Southeast Asia, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, and Vietnam, known for tropical climate and trade. Middle East or Western Asia, Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Turkey, known for desert and oil and ancient civilization. Asia has many natural wonders. Mount Everest, the tallest mountain in the world, is found here. The Gobi Desert is one of the largest deserts, and the Yangtze River is the largest river in the Asia. Asia is the birthplace of many religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity. It's also very important in the world economy with countries like China, Japan, and India leading in trade and technology. In summary, Asia is not only the largest continent but also the most diverse. It is full of people, cultures, and natural wonders that make it very important to the world.
Good day, everyone. I'm Kimberly Fernando, and I'm going to discuss about the Asian regionalism. Asia has been the cradle of several Asian civilizations, such as Chinese and Indian civilization. It has also been the home of influential cultural, phil- cultural, philosophical, and religious movements. Hinduism, Judaism, Christianity, Buddhism, Taoism, and other Oriental philosophies and religions generally originated from Asia countries and have been proliferated around the globe. In the contemporary world, Asia has become an economic force characterized by reduced poverty and fast-paced economic development. Asia Development Bank 2008. So, here's an explanation. Asia's historical and cultural significance. Asia is widely recognized as a cradle of civilization because it gave rise to some of the world's oldest and most enduring societies, such as those in China and India. These civilizations developed complex systems of governance, arts, science, and social organization that laid the groundwork for countless cultural practices globally. Additionally, Asia is the origin of many of the world's major religion and philosophical traditions, including Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, as well as Judaism and Christianity, which emerged in Western Asia. This belief system not only shaped the values of lifestyle of Asian communities and also spread across continents, influencing those ethics, arts, and social structures worldwide. Asia contemporary economic rules beyond its culture legacy. Asia has evolved into powerful economic force in modern times as noted by the Asian Development Bank 2008. The region has made significant progress in reducing poverty while achieving rapid economic growth. So this transformation is driven by factors like industrialization, technological innovation, and increased global trade positioning Asia as a key player in the world economy.
Because countries in Asia cooperate more with each other. According to Haruhiko Kuroda, three main factors help Asian integration. So ang first kay better dialogue between citizens. So more tourism and international meetings help people and leaders from different countries communicate and understanding each other. So ang better dialogue between citizens kay amo na siya ang people and leaders from different countries talk and understand each other more. So, ang example naman sina kay ang tourism growth between Thailand and Malaysia. How citizens learn about each other's cultures. So, ang second naman is growing trade and investments. So, mao na sila ang gakuan sa countries trade more and invest in each other, making their economies connected and dependent on one another. So ang growing trade and investments naman is ang countries na mo buy og sell and mo invest in each other, making economies para ma-connected sila. So, for example, China exporting electronics to the Philippines threatens economic ties. So, ang number three naman is improve connectivity, infrastructure projects, and cooperation in public services help connect countries in the region. So, ang improve connectivity kay nag-infrastructure project and public service cooperate connect countries physically and economically. So, for example, ASEAN highway network links Southeast Asia countries for easier travel and trade. So, example naman sa Asian Regional Cooperation Organization. So, ang first example, Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation or EPSC promotes free trade in the Asia Pacific region. So next is Asia Summit or EAS. Leaders meet to discuss security and economic issues in East Asia. Asia Pacific Community or APC aims for political and economic collaboration across Asia Pacific. As Asia Community or FEC works toward deeper integration among East Asia countries. Ang Association of Southeast Asian Nation or ASEAN brought South Asian Nation for Cooperation and Development. ASEAN plus 3 or APT uh, ASEAN plus China, Japan, and South Korea work to get their original issue. That's all, everyone. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. Today I will explain the ASEAN flag and the three pillars of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN. The ASEAN flag symbolizes the unity of the member states and their support for the principles and goals of ASEAN. It also promotes ASEAN awareness, solidarity, and cooperation among the countries in Southeast Asia. The flag represents a stable, peaceful, united, and dynamic ASEAN. The color of the flag are blue, red, white, and yellow, which are also the main colors found in the flag of ASEAN member states. Each color has a meaning. Blue represents peace and stability. Red naman represents courage and dynamism. White naman represent purity, and lastly the yellow symbolizes prosperity. At the center of the ASEAN flag are 10 stalks of paddy or rice, which represent the 10 Southeast Asian countries that are member of ASEAN. These countries are Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and the Vietnam. The rice stalk symbolizes the dream of ASEAN founding leaders to unite these countries in friendship and solidarity. The circle naman nga surrounds sa rice stalks nag-represent sa sang unity sang ASEAN. ASEAN also works through three main pillars to achieve its vision of a peaceful, stable, and prosperous region. So, ang first pillar is the ASEAN Political Security Community, which is the focus nisa sa pag-maintain sa peace, stability, and security kag gina-encourage ang mga countries to resolve ang conflicts peacefully. The second pillar is the ASEAN Economic Community, which is gina-promote nila ang economic cooperation, trade, investment, and the free flow of goods and services to help ASEAN become a competitive and prosperous economic region. So, ang third pillar naman is the ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community, which is kinain nila nga ma-improve ang quality sa life sa mga tao by promoting cooperation in education, cultural, health, youth development, and environmental protection. So, in conclusion, the ASEAN flag and its symbols represents unity and cooperation, while naman ang three pillars kagad ni sa mga ASEAN countries in working together for peace, development, and prosperity in Southeast Asia.
Good day, everyone. Today, we're looking at the evolution of ASEAN, not just as collection of neighboring states, but as a deliberate journey toward regional unification. While we often think integration is a modern concept, its roots go back to 1967. The Bangkok Declaration laid the initial groundwork, followed by the Kuala Lumpur Declaration in 1971. At that time, the focus was fundamental: regional stability and maintaining neutrality during a very volatile era in global politics. The real game changer occurred in 1997 with ASEAN Vision 2020. This wasn't just a meeting, it was a formal re-articulation of our goals. Leaders moved beyond simple cooperation and committed to creating a consolidated ASEAN community. They recognized that to survive in a globalized world, the region needed to act as a single cohesive unit. So, why does it work? Theorists point to three catalysts currently present in our region. The first one is the fast paced economic growth that creates mutual interests, increased social interaction across borders, and the shared ideological patterns that bridge our immense cultural diversity. This is the glue holding the integration together. Ultimately, this vision is built on three essential pillars. The first one is political security, the second is economic, and the third one is the social-cultural. By balancing this, ASEAN aims to transition from a diplomatic agreement to a lived reality for its half-billion citizens. In short, ASEAN integration is a journey from sovereign neighbors to a shared community. That would be all. Thank you.
My name is James Herman and I will be reporting about Asian Economic Community or AEC and its characteristics. One major milestone in Asian integration was the creation and adaptation of Asian Economic Blueprint. This blueprint was designed to support the goal of establishing the Asian Economic Community or AEC. The AEC aims to strengthen the cooperation and integration among Asian member countries. The Asian Economic Community has different characteristics. One of the major characteristics of AEC was the creation of single market and production base. This means that Asian countries allow the free flow of goods, services, investments, capital, and skilled labor within the region. The Asian Economic Community also give importance to the key sectors that help economic growth. These sectors are foods, agriculture, and forestry, which are considered important areas for regional integration.
Hi everyone, I'm Manners Intig and I'm going to discuss the second, third, and fourth characteristics of AEC or ASEAN Economic Community. So, second characteristic is competitive economic region. This pillar focuses on creating a level playing field by establishing standardized rules that prevent unfair business practices and encourage innovation. It introduces a regional competition policy to ensure that large corporations cannot engage in price fixing or form monopolies that hurt smaller businesses. Beyond competition, it emphasizes that protection of intellectual property rights, which encourage creators and inventors to share their work across borders without fear of theft. To make the region more attractive to global investors, these characteristics also pushes for infrastructure development, digital e-commerce standards, and more transparent taxation systems, ensuring that Southeast Asia remains a modern and reliable place to do business. Third is equitable economic outcomes. Recognizing that the 10 ASEAN members have vastly different levels of wealth and industrial development, these characteristics ensures that the benefits of economic growth are shared by everyone, not just the wealthiest nations or the largest companies. A major focus is placed on the development of small and medium enterprises or SMEs, which are the backbone of the regional economy. By providing these smaller business with better access to technology, finance, and regional markets, the AAC helps them survive alongside giant global competitors. Additionally, through the Initiative for ASEAN Integrations, the more advanced economies provide technical assistance and training to newer members, effectively closing the gap between the rich and developing nations in the region. Fourth is integration into the global economy. These final characteristics ensures that ASEAN does not become an isolated bloc, but instead remains a central and powerful player in the worldwide market. By maintaining ASEAN centrality, the member states negotiate as a single, united voice when dealing with global superpowers like China, the United States, or the European Union, giving them much stronger bargaining power than they would have individually. This pillar also focuses on weaving Southeast Asia into global supply networks, making the region a hub where parts and services from all over the world come together. This allows the region to remain a top destination for foreign investment and a critical link in the production of everything from electronics to automobiles. Thank you.
Bright afternoon, everyone. I'm Andrian Cañete Eba. So I discuss now to Asian is not only one economic cooperation but also the establishment of an Asian socio-cultural community. So the Asian does not only focus on economic cooperative among Southeast Asian countries gusto nila nga magbaskog ang ilang ugnayan sa mga tawo kag sa mga kultura kag sa mga lipunan sa mga countries. In 2017, a blueprint was adopted during the 27 ASEAN Summit in Malaysia to blueprint characteristic the Asian community as follow. Sang 2017, naghimo sila sang blueprint or planning sang 27 Asian Summit sa Malaysia in blueprint is amo ni siya ang gaplano kung paano magbuo sang ASEAN socio-cultural community. And first is empowering to people, engaging stakeholders and people's participation. Ga like for example, ga pamati ang barangay sang opinion sa mga resident before sila magpatukod sang proyekto, kung magpatukod sila mga business, ga pamati din sila sa opinion sa mga resident. Number 2, inclusive. Inclusive provide access to all and uphold human rights. Sa second naman is like for example, may libreng service yung pangkalusugan sa barangay. Tanan na mga tao, bata man o mga tigulang na pwede makagamit. Wala sila pili balik pangkalahatan. That's all. Thank you.
Number 3, sustainable environment, landscape, climate, and economics. So sustainable means protecting and caring for the environment while also supporting economic development. So Asian promote programs that protect forests, water, animals, and natural resources so that future generation can still use them. So it means ang sustainable is nagpasabot ni siya nga i-care ni nato ang kalikupan o gamiton nato ang natural resources sa sakto nga pamaagi. So, kinahanglan ni nato nga dili nato sila abusuhon ang kalikupan para magpabilin para sa sunod na mga generation. So, example, ang ato ang pagpananom og mga tree, paglimpyo sa mga palibot o paglikay sa mga pollution. So, number 4, resilience, reducing vulnerabilities among marginalized. So, resilience means being strong and prepared during disaster and problems. So, Asian countries often experience natural disaster like typhoons, earthquake, and flood. So, because of this, Asian works together to help communities become ready and recovery quickly from these challenges. So, number 5, dynamic, adaptive, innovative, and creative. So, dynamic, so it means being active and creative and open to new ideas. Asian encourages innovation, creativity, and cooperation among countries. So, this help communities adapt to changes and technology, culture, and society. So, it means ang dynamic is nagpasabot ni nga ang Asian is dapat mahimo na siyang aktibo or open sa new ideas. So, and they want Asian countries to work together to create new solution. So this is to improve people life and keep up and changes in the world.